Hello, 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 everyone. We are back today with some Final Fantasy XIV, continuing Morrighan Initari in her journey as a tank. Yep. Alright, so let's just hop right in. How's everyone's day going so far? Hopefully good. You would have thought I would all been set and ready to go. I'm not. We're working on it. We're getting there. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Over this way. Hello, Lambertient. Why yes, I am Professor Lambertient. Beg pardon? You wish to hear about my research on corrupted crystals? Truly. Well, nothing would give me greater pleasure than to discuss my work with a fellow woman of science. Okay, that's not better than what I have. That's not better. That's not better. So we're taking the silver. Ah, so rare is it to find fellow intellectuals in this region. 'Tis even rarer to find one capable of comprehending the nature of corrupted crystals. Come to think of it, there was another, a hermit to whom the church had given sanctuary. Curious fellow, unsociable, rather daft at first impression, yet possessed an amazing affinity towards the scientific pursuits. But to the matter at hand. Did you say you wish not to conduct field observations, but to harvest a corrupted crystal? Gods, woman, at least take the necessary precautions so that you do not suffer from exposure to its harmful energies. I'm beginning to wonder if you have sufficient qualifications to handle such hazardous materials. Still, your ignorance is somehow endearing. Luckily for you, I have precisely the means by which these inherent dangers may be averted. Simply store the crystal you seek within this warded pot to protect yourself from its deleterious effects. Though I suppose you will be bombarded with its energies until you place it within the vessel. Well, perhaps it shall motivate you to work quickly. In any case, take the pot to Hahasako, a student of mine monitoring the flow of ether at Highbridge. Explain to him your quest, and he shall instruct you in the finer points of crystal harvesting. Okay. Nah, she has plot armor, no special line pot needed. You're not wrong, Bridget. You are not wrong. I mean, she's also your character's... I think we've headcanoned it that she is your character's younger sister. So she definitely don't need no special lined pot. Also, thanks for stopping by, Bridget. I appreciate it. Even though you are literally in the other room, it's fine. Woo! Too bad she isn't running around in Limsa right now. How many times must I be made to explain myself? I am not contemplating suicide, you imbecile. I have chosen this precise position to perform scientific measurements. What have we here? A containment vessel? Why, this is the handiwork of Professor Lambertine. Wait, you thieving knave! I shall call for the... Oh, you say the man himself lent it to you. Then you must have sought me out per his instruction, which means he believes me experienced enough to expound upon his explanations. At last, the recognition I so rightfully deserve. Are any of these better than what I currently have? Nope. Hey! Level 50. Well, time to switch to Pally. A frabjous day, Kalu, Kalei, that I should be chosen to guide this woman. Yes, I, Hahasako, greatest of Professor Lambertain's pupils, shall see that you successfully quarry your quarry. Your timing is impeccable, in fact, for I was just preparing to procure corrupted crystals from the burning wall for my research. There, the devastating destruction caused by the calamity has blessed us with a bounty of sublime specimens. But something tells me that not but a perfect peace will satisfy your high standards, in which case you must needs descend to the deepest depths amidst the flowing waters and the murderous Mirranites lies the most fantastic formation I have found thus far. Take this highly advanced researcher's tool and use it to separate a small fragment from the large cluster. Place it within the warded pot and bear it back to me for inspection. The path which leads from Burgundy Falls to the base of the burning wall is treacherous and terrifying, but advance with appropriate caution, and you shall surely survive. All right, let us roll. We're actually kind of like getting into like one of my more favorite parts of A Realm Reborn. I do really enjoy this. Like this last stretch leading up to the final couple dungeons. Really good. In my opinion. And should anything target me, I will fight it, but if it doesn't, I'm not going to worry too much about it. It's this way. Yeah, let us fight the Mirror Knight. Corrupted crystal. Also, don't forget, you have to interact with this twice. Last time I did it, I got all the way back up to the top and had to run all the way back down to the bottom because I did not interact the second time. Nope, stop. But now we must needs head back to Hahasako. I'm also excited to make it to Heavensward with this character so that I can pick up Dark Knight. Another tank. Ooh. What are you? Nope. You a big scary enemy. We ain't fighting you. I would need at least a couple more people to help me. Of varying levels. I see you've come galumphing back. Have you the crystal then? What a prodigiously large and lovely crystal! Professor Lambertian will doubtless chortle with joy when you present it to him in person. Oh, and upon your return, do remember to recount how I helped you with your harvesting. Okay. Sure, buddy. Sure. Back to Camp Drybone. Jump over. Yep. Sometimes I do miss the slower pace of, like, the stuff. Ow. That hurt. But we're fine, because here's Lambertian's. My keen scholar sense tells me that you've obtained a corrupted crystal. Am I right? If you would grant me a moment to examine the crystal. Ah, it is as you desired. A corrupted crystal overflowing with wind-aspected ether. Remind me, for what purpose did you intend to use this crystal again? What? To breach a barrier comprised of wind-aspected ether? Oh dear, that may prove problematic, as this crystal would only serve to strengthen the barrier. I suppose I am at fault for not inquiring as to your objectives from the start. Had I known your intent, I would have never sent you to Hahasako. But what is science if not trial and error? And can you truly say that this failure has taught you nothing? Think, woman. You now understand the methods necessary to safely collect a corrupted crystal. You will doubtless have no difficulty doing so once more. What's more, the crystal you collected can serve as an invaluable resource for the ethereal studies conducted by the students of Baldessian. You've heard of them. Well, I don't mean to boast, but I have a professional relationship with the organization. Not as equals, of course. I would never be as bold as to claim that level of expertise. Are you all right? Your eyes seem to have glazed over for a moment. Anyway, I shan't keep you from your task. You've still a corrupted crystal to find. Are any of these better? Nope. There we go. Now we're getting into something. Corrupted crystals of sufficient size and strength are not all that common, I fear. Fortunately, one of my other students, Kaina, claims to have discovered other promising sites in eastern Lanosia. Wait, that's not correct. Eastern Lanosia was where she was nearly killed when wandering too close to an imperial castrum. Ha ha! Oh, now that made for an amusing anecdote. It was western Lanosia, Pharos Sirius on the Isles of Umbra, to be precise. I can't recall her exact reasoning. Something to do with one of Dalamud's talons or some such nonsense. What I can say for certain is that she is still in Aleport, attempting to gain access to the Isles. Why not travel there and see if Sena's inquiries bear fruit? If you can look past the crass and violent ways of the local pirates, you might find your time there to be quite pleasurable. Oh, and do not forget to take your makeshift warded pot, lest she think you unprepared for the task. Okay, but first, let me take a selfie. Now, if we're going to if we're going to Lanosia, we better go to Aleport first, so we can do our level 50 Marauders quest. Wait. I went to the wrong place. I mean, this is technically the right pace. Oh, do we just... Well, I mean, we're already here. Let's just do the paladin stuff. I don't feel safe in this city, so I must cast Rampart. Wait, she's up this way. Also, Vexalia, what are you doing? Have some Gisselgreens. Eh? Corrupted crystals? Madam, I have no interest in being the butt of your jokes. So if you've no other reason for addressing me, kindly leave me be. Well, I'll be damned. Professor Lambertient did send you. Beg your pardon, it seems we got off on the wrong foot. I'm Sina, greatest of the professor's pupils, which is doubtless why he bid you seek me out. Indeed, I am an accomplished scholar with an extensive background in... Oh gods, just listen to me prattle on and on. I must have given this introduction a dozen times by now. Hold up, I got to equip my new pants. Padded linen trousers. Cool. As I told the professor in my many missives, I believe that the area surrounding Pharaoh Sirius is replete with corrupted crystals of exceptional strength. Unfortunately, I've yet to test my hypothesis, as all access to the Isles of Umbra is prohibited at present, for reasons unknown to me. You see, my attempts to acquire this information are often met with annoyance and disdain. It's rather puzzling, since I always take the time to explain my motivations in great detail to the subjects of my questioning. Mayhap you will have better luck wresting information from these yellow jackets. I've all but given up at this point. You got it. I'll do my best. We'll start with this one. There isn't one in here. It's above me? What? Oh. I went completely the wrong direction when I left Sina. Here we go. Use. Ah! You startled me! Don't you know better than to sneak up on a person at a time like this? What with all this fatuous gossip of spirits and specters haunting the Isles of Umbra? Just because I know it's nonsense doesn't make it any less frightening. Interesting, interesting, interesting. All right, Ferkman. You're keen on traveling to the Isles of Umbra. Bloody hells, lass. Are you drunk or just crazy? Ain't nothing there but death, death, and more death. And I believe the last one is in prison. Or right outside the holding cell. I can't jump that? Are you for real right now? Okay, there we go. The Isles of Umbra. What interest have you in that god-forsaken place? Ever since we were forced to abandon Pharaoh Sirius, the Isles have become not more than a graveyard for ships unable to navigate the shores, and a purgatory for the souls dragged down to the depths with them. Hold on something real quick. There's a lot on Western Lenosia that we have to get. Ow! I just hit my foot. Oh god, that hurt. Really freaking bad. Jesus. I hit it on the the wheels of my, like the base of my chair, and holy hell. Alright, let's report to Sina. Freaking A. Ah, Morrighan, you returned. Tell me of your findings. Really? Infested with the undead, you say? That is a very, very interesting development. Excuse me for a moment while I gather my thoughts. Well, worry not, my friend. I've given your findings some thought, and I've concluded that this talk of spirits is not more than local folklore. As for why I'll travel to the Isles of Umbra as restricted, well, mayhap it's considered too dangerous owing to the abandonment of Pharaoh Sirius. Yes, well, anyway, while you were questioning these yellow jackets, I paid a visit to the local pub, since even an esteemed scholar like myself enjoys dulling her wits on occasion. It was there that I heard tell of a man named Skifrin, who was recently detained after returning from, wait for it, the Isles of Umbra. This is the first I've heard of someone actually traveling to and from there, so I'm curious as to how he obtained permission. Mind having a chat with him in my stead? He was arrested after all, so I'm somewhat reticent to approach him myself. Okay. Back to the holding cell. One of these days I'll get that jump right. I have to go back. She calls to me, sings to me. Oh, tell Momoda I'm sorry. Give him this. He was right. Or you could release me. Yes, release me. I will go and tell her. Let me go to her. That is a small jail. I mean, it's like a holding cell. So I would assume it's like Aleport's tiny prison. What did Skifjorn have to say? That's not terribly helpful. I couldn't care less how much he misses his favorite bar wench. But what was that about a man named Mimodoa? Wait, I know that name. That's the bastard who grabbed my ass the other day at the pub. Well, if you want to give him that feather, be my guest. I'm not going anywhere near him and his wandering hands. Don't be grabbing women's asses in pubs. That is sexual harassment. Or assault. And neither of those are good. Don't do it. It's a bad thing. Another initiate, are ye? No? Then what are ye? Speak up, missy, I can't hear ye. Yeah, bugger me. Is this what I think it is? Nah, couldn't be. You found this, you say? Where'd you say you found it? Skifjorn, you say? I was hoping to have a word with the lad, but it sounds like there's naught left twixt his ears. He was supposed to help patch up Pharaoh Sirius, he was. Company sent me to supervise the lot of them. Weren't getting work done on their own, see? Half of them walked off, half of them ran off, and half of them up and vanished. What's that? You be looking for passage to the Isles of Umbra. Why didn't you say so? I've been thinking of dispatching someone to take a look on behalf of old Mimodoa. Tell him how the land lies. Ain't nobody been interested till you came a-calling. Whole port's up in arms about spirits and so forth. If I had the gill, I'd hire some sellswords and let 'em sort it out. But you'll do in a pinch, you will. Show this parchment to the skipper, and he'll see you there and back. Bum, 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 bum. So you went and had a word with Mimodoa. I hope the valuable time you saw fit to waste amounted to something. You mean the disgusting creature was Skifjorn's superior? I find that hard to believe, but this writ of passage does appear to be genuine, so it must be true. I must say, it is a relief to work with such an industrious woman as you. I look forward to hearing of the discoveries you will make on the Isles of Umbra, without me. Fine, fine. I fail to see the justification for dragging me along on your journey, but if you insist, I will go as well. But 12 is my witness. If you leave me behind to be devoured by some horrid abomination, I shall come back to haunt you. Sounds fair to me. Let's go. Ha! Take me to the Isles of Umbra, she bids, as if it's as simple as, oh, I see you've got a writ of passage. All right then, climb aboard. You know, I'm starting to think that maybe her name is Sheena and not Cena. So we're going to switch to Sheena now. This doesn't seem all that bad. I'm not saying I'd like to build a summer home here, but oh, the hell's with this. Here, take your pot and go on without me. You've harvested corrupted crystals before, right? So it isn't as though you require my assistance. Speak to the man guarding the gate. I'm sure he'll let you in. Now, if you would please excuse me. Okay. David, my friend, hey. Beg your pardon, madam, but how did you come here? Access to this island is currently restricted. An old pot? I'm not sure I follow. Oh, I see. You wish to harvest a corrupted crystal. Sorry, friend, but you may have to return empty-handed. The writ Master Momoda gave you may grant you access to the island, but only authorized personnel may proceed past this point. Why, you ask? Look up and see for yourself. When that giant mass of crystal struck the lighthouse, it caused severe damage to both the structure and the machinery within that once powered the beacon. Aye, contrary to what the small folk would have you believe, the fires of Pharaoh Sirius were not the product of a mage's thaumaturgy or a colossal arcane bomb, but an elaborate contraption fueled by ethereal energy. Repairs are still ongoing, but it's anyone's guess when they'll be complete. What's worse, all work has ceased since rumors of the Walking Dead drove off our entire crew. Not that those rumors are incorrect. I've observed the fiends from a distance at the ship graveyard to the south. What's drawn them to our shores is still a mystery, though. I'll make you a deal, Morrighan. Help me unravel this mystery, and I'll bring you your corrupted crystal. In fact, I shall begin searching for one that satisfies your requirements. As for where to begin your inquiries into the situation, it so happens that a party of 3 adventurers came ashore not long ago, seeking to scavenge valuable trinkets at the ship graveyard. I'd be surprised if they knew nothing of the undead infestation, so it might behoove you to question them. Okay. But first, let's join this fate. I need dead man's moans. I need a lot of dead man's moans. I'm also going to need that praying mantis right there. Come here, you. We got 4 minutes to finish this fate. We're fine on time. I'm not even overly worried like about my I should have popped a food though. That would have been a good idea. There we go. Put your sword away. You sure all... Wait. It's all here for a taking. 5 bleeding years worth of wrecks and their cargo. But those dead things and that voice. Actually, the voice was quite nice. You saw them too, right? Dead people. Just shambling about without a care in the world. Except when they do seem to care, that is, and start shuffling towards the water. God's that voice. That single fleeting verse. I can still hear it. Stay clear of the southern shores, friend. It took every ounce of my strength to resist. This talk of an alluring voice is disturbingly familiar, as if... But that's impossible. They're all dead, aren't they? But if they have returned, that would mean... Oh, beg your pardon. I was just, thinking about something. Which reminds me, I received word that Master Mimidoa would be arriving any moment. Apparently he grew frustrated waiting for the sweet young lass with skin as soft as phoenix down to return, which I'm assuming is you. I don't know what sort of arrangement you had, but you should probably go and explain yourself. What's been keeping you, Initiate? I ain't getting any younger, you know. Yeah, some honey-voiced harlot's been calling out to folk that wander near the ship graveyard, and it's stirred up the dead and all. Bloody hells. This takes me back to the days as a cannon boy, sailing under old Mistbeard. But they wouldn't dare, would they? Not after the lesson we learned them last time. Bah, they bloody would. Though, wouldn't they, brazen old biddies? Oh, some folks said as the first purge would be the last, but I knew deep down in me bones as this day would come. And come it has. Aye. I'd bet me balmy are sirens behind all this. Nay, not one of the sanguine variety, Initiate. I speak of the other kind. Them that's got feathers and lure sailors to a watery grave with their sweet, sweet song. Oh, but it don't end there. No, drowning's just the start. See, even in death, a man stays bound to the beast, forced to do her bid until his corpse can't do it no more. 'Tis a fate I wouldn't wish on me worst enemy, 'cept maybe in drink, and I'd regret it after. Any road, 'tis up to us to stop this hell's-born hussy afore she takes another soul. Of course, we can't send ye marching off to war without these. The siren don't have no power over a man as can't hear her song. 'Tis lucky for you I carry a spare pair, and lucky for the both of us I'm superstitious old sod, eh? Well, she ain't coming to us, so we best head over to her, to the ship graveyard, Initiate. Okay. Hey, Praying Mantis is back. Stop it. Pull this one closer. Come here, you. we need one more praying mantis. Nope, that was the last praying mantis we needed. Okay, now I'm pretty sure as a marauder, I need some dead man mounds. I only need 3 of these ones, okay. Or 3 of them as a marauder. Okay. Now, as a marauder, is there anything else? Damn it. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. Anything else on the western? Or... okay, nope. And you, however, have the Lammergeier. Okay, that's it. Okay. Back to Paladin. If she passes near the shore, she's sure to spy the campfire and come looking. Just a matter of waiting now. No. You would. Take that. I'm beginning to wonder if some sly bugger ain't spun us a yarn here. Quiet. Do you hear that? 'Tis her. Look, out over the water. She's come, Nishiet. She's come. Quick, lass. Shove them plugs in your ears and get ready for a fight. Soon as she realizes you're deaf to her ditties, she'll come. She'll call on her thralls, and we'll be up to our necks in corpses afore you know it. Hither, embrace mine everything, all. True love spurned, her cruelty's reward. Defeat the siren's thralls. Alright, come here, you lot. Spare, mournful mistress, distress. melody, last breath of death, the rhythm, dost thou not, to relent, regret, forever alone? This way, you lot. Come on. My love, a river, one look, soul shiver. Charmed captain, come here. Ah, interesting. Okay. I think this captain's the last one we fight. No more. Dark eclipse. The heart. Duty complete. Let's go. Yeah, am I alright? Ha! Well, I'm better than that, initiate. Happy as a sailor in a whorehouse I am. Of course, I'd be happy as a sailor with 2 whatsits if we'd gutted the songstress. But you can't have everything, can you? She'll not come crooning around here again, though. Not for a while, any road. And if she does, well, we know what to do, don't we? Thanks for the help, bugging me. I've clean forgotten your name. Remind me. Morrighan? I don't recall having no initiate by that name. But if you're not me old mate, or what's name, why have you been so bloody helpful? Never mind. Be seeing you, lassie. Let's go run over and do this fate. Let's go. Hey Sogo, thanks for the lurk. I really appreciate it. Come on. We don't need no healer. How many company seals does that give me now? 496. I need a lot more than that. But let's kill some Lammergeiers. only had to kill 2? Okay. Let's go speak with David. Out of the way. Alright. I did say if things aggroed on me, I was going to fight them for the XP. I'm going to take that hit. Right, and old David's right over here around the corner. Sorry, Otan Yaratan. I'll come back and do your quest later, either as a Dark Knight or... who knows, we'll see. You mean it was a siren? But how were you able to resist her song? I see. I had heard that Master Memedoa was involved in the first purge, but I never actually... Having survived an ordeal like that, I can't blame him for carrying earplugs around with him. Anyway, I have something for you. The corrupted crystal you wanted, safely sealed within the pot just as you requested. Please take it with my compliments. All right. Show the corrupted crystal to Sheena. Hello, ferry skipper. Take me back to Aleport. Sheena! Sheena! I have the corrupted crystal, Sheena! Oh, it's you! Welcome back, Morrighan. You're looking remarkably hale, I must say, and more importantly, alive. You are alive, aren't you? Aha! The conquering hero returns bearing a gift. Might I have a closer look? Impressive. Very impressive indeed. Yes, I think you'll be quite pleased with this specimen. Congratulations, Morrighan. Seldom, if ever, have I encountered a corrupted crystal composed of such a volatile overabundance of fire-aspected ether. What? You wanted a corrupted crystal composed of ice-aspected ether to counteract the effects of a raging wind? Well, this specimen won't help you there. Anyone who knows anything about the elements could tell you that. You'll just have to keep looking, I suppose. Don't fret now. I know exactly where to find a corrupted crystal comprised of ice-aspected ether. An associate of mine in Gridania has been studying the effects of one such crystal on living beings. Yeah, what's with that expression? I thought you would be pleased to hear this news. This is not another wild dodo chase, I assure you. And what's even better is that this time, you needn't use that warded pot of yours to protect yourself from this crystal's energies. Hayden's findings suggest that it is quite safe. Why, you ask? Well, let's just say it has undergone a unique process that has rendered such precautions unnecessary. Anyway, do not let me keep you. It has been a pleasure, Morrighan. Come back and see me sometime, all right? Oh, I guess. But first, warrior. To Costa del Sol, where we shall pick up the final level 50 warrior's quest. Until we get to Heaven's Ward. Bum 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 bum. Morrighan, there is much we must discuss, but now is not the time. You surely recall my mention of the hunt for the bloodthirsty creature terrorizing the small folk. I've just received word that that self-same monster has been sighted near Wineport. What is more, according to those who managed to escape the carnage, the creature appeared more man than beast. If this is true, then our quarry could be far more dangerous than any wild animal. We must find a way to stop it. I must find a way. This is my chance to prove to the people of Wineport, nay, the world, that my tribe and my art have been wrongly judged. Perhaps then my ancestors will deem me worthy. I think even my brother would too. There is no time to lose. We must arrive in the hamlet before any of the villagers fall prey to the beast. Let us leave at once. Speak with the Wineport militia captain. Honestly, it's going to just be quicker to teleport to Wineport, so let's just do that. Where is La Nocia, Wineport? Ba, 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 ba. Here we go. Wineport militia captain. What say you? Thank the gods for your presence. Wineport is in your debt once more. Fell creatures bear down upon our village in hordes, as if drawn by that great hairy beast. You must stop them. Morrighan, you fend off these creatures. I will see to the beast. This is my battle to fight. Bam, 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 bam. Hey, you all let me out in front. It's the monster! It's the beast! Run for your lives! It's gonna be What's-His-Bucket's brother. Stop! These people are not your enemy. The enemy lies within. You are stronger than this. Take control of the beast. Do not let it consume you. Brother. I knew it. Look what you are doing. You are destroying all that I work to restore. The fate of our people rests in our hands, brother. Your weakness would cost us everything. I cannot let that happen. I will not. Our ancestors have chosen me to lead our people to glory, and no one shall stop me. No one. No one. No one. It was I who unlocked the secrets of the Chronicles. I who trained you in their ways. I who uncovered the locations of the legendary artifacts. I who defeated my tribe's greatest warrior. I am the master now. I am the master. Return to me what is rightfully mine. Give me the armor. Nah. Or I shall tear it from your bloody corpse. Fed by the bloodshed, inner fury manifests before you. Ah, you're gonna chain yourself to me, huh? Too bad. Morrighan, you must stop me. Okay, you're stopped. I have failed. I failed you, I failed my people, I failed my ancestors, and I failed my own kin. I found out long ago what had become of my brother, but did everything I could to deny it. I thought that if I only could prove myself stronger than he, the people would see his madness as the product of a weak mind, that they would believe the problem lay in him, not in our tribe. Yet, all the while my own soul was growing weaker and weaker. The inner beast had taken hold and it would not let go. It drove me, as it drove my ancestors, the keeper of the armor, and my brother. Our tribe had lost sight of who we were. In seeking ever more strength, we allowed ourselves to fall victim to that which we had long scorned in others as weakness. Instead of learning to harden our wills with resolve, we steeled them with anger, and therein lay our folly. Like a bonfire, anger burns hot and bright, but when the fuel that feeds it is spent, all that remains is ash. By accepting anger as our guide, we left our wills at the mercy of the inner beast. But not you. Your will is more akin to the lava which courses through the mountains of my homeland. It burns as strong, nay, stronger, than any bonfire, and when it cools, it becomes hard and firm, unbreakable. This quality allowed you to keep your inner beast at bay. My people were once as you are now, Morrighan, and I believe that is why my ancestors chose to speak to you. They sensed true strength within you, such strength as could rightly represent our people and our art. Had I but realized that myself, none of this would have happened. Well, what's done is done. If I'm to have any hope of restoring my people's name, I must start over from the beginning. And this time, I mustn't try to do it alone. It may take time, but together, my brother and I will restore our village to its former glory. And when we have, I shall remember Morrighan, my friend and fellow warrior, and how she saved me from myself, that my dream might become reality. Come now, brother. Let us be on our way. The warriors of ages past have borne witness to your bond with Curious George. Wineport is in your debt once more, Morrighan. And what is more, we have seen the truth with our own eyes. Pray tell Curious George as much, and that we will be relying on him for his protection. He is a true warrior, and our humble hamlet would be lost without his strength. Alright, we gotta go speak with Curious George, but first, there should be second cohort Laquarius, second cohort Hiplomachus. And those are both up this way. Hoplomachus. That's the paladin one. What did I... My attacks aren't missing. I thought they were. Some of them are, but not all of them. Okay. Now we gotta get the Laquarius over here. Oh, I gotta kill 5 of them. Well, I guess I didn't end up getting on the bike. Come here, Hoplomachus. I think I only need 2 Hoplomachus. I wasn't paying that much attention. Nope, we need 5 of them as well. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. I need to fight you as a marauder. Stop it. Stop it. Turn around and run away. Stop it. There we go. I don't want to fight all of you. Just some of you. Okay. Hoplomachus is the paladin one. Sucks when your attacks miss. But we're at such a low level, like, I get it. Ooh! Stunned! Stunned! You cheater! I can do it too. I'm not going to, but I could. I also need to use food. Actually, you know what? We'll just use both. There's L'Aquarius for my Marauder to kill. I'm gonna ignore you all. Hoplomachus. Oh, I'm fighting like I kind of just now realized this. I'm fighting the Garlean versions of these tanks. The Hoplomachus is a paladin, and the L'Aquarius is a marauder warrior. Get on the bike. Break eyesight. Gissel. Warrior. This is my fourth of each, right? Yeah, this is my fourth of each. Yep. Okay. Change class. There we go. She's just like, please, please, just let me change class. Damn it, I didn't get the stun off in time to block his rampart. Oh well, it's okay. It's fine. Come on. There we go. Get on the bike. Let's get the hell out of here. Run past everything. We're gonna drop down right on the top of Curious George. Choo! Welcome back, Morrighan. Despite all that transpired, the captain at Wineport would entrust his village's defenses to me? I know not what to say. It has been a long road, but thanks to you I have rediscovered what I lost so many years ago. I will see to my brother's wounds, and once he is well, we will embark on the path of the warrior again, engraving the lessons we have learned in our souls never to be forgotten. Curiously, the moment I did avow this to myself, my soul crystal began to shimmer anew. I see yours, too, grow stronger than ever. It would seem my ancestors have once more bestowed their knowledge upon you. This power. Why, this is a power that I have only read about in tomes. Nay, a power entirely beyond my comprehension. To think that I once doubted your resolve. No, you have truly conquered your inner beast and become a truer warrior than I could ever hope to be. Know that you stand before me, the equal of my tribe's greatest heroes. Ever steel your resolve, Morrighan, and go forth into the realm and protect those who need your strength. With you representing us, the redemption of my people, the new era I seek is surely close at hand. Cool. You hear the whispers of the village ancestors. This concludes the warrior quest line for Realm Reborn. I am the warrior. Okay. Now for the funds of it. Look, it's so much better than what we currently have. We'll equip it. And then we'll do this. And we'll equip all of these. Because they're even better. Yep. Alright. Back to Paladin. I don't think that changes any of my Paladin stuff. Nope. Okay. To Gridania. Stop. There we go. I was like, which one's the closest one to the quest line? Let me see how this works. That's right, somewhere around here is the level. Or is the current thingamabob. Greetings and salutations, Miss Initari, I presume. Sheena informed me of your adventures in Aleport. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding, though, as Professor Lambertian is fond of saying, no action taken in the name of science is ever truly wasteful. To the matter at hand. Corrupted crystals possessing the properties you seek could be found in abundance at the standing courses, following the calamity. Alas, that is no longer the case, and while there is at least one suitable crystal that remains to be found within the Twelveswood, precisely where it is at any given moment is more difficult to say. Permit me to explain. You are familiar with Spriggans, yes? The furry little rascals that are wont to seek out ores and other stones? Well, one such creature with an infamously insatiable appetite has single-handedly devoured every corrupted crystal in the Twelveswood. Fortunately for you, these crystals take an eternity to digest, assuming they can even be digested, and I am reasonably confident that one still resides within his gut. It's quite fascinating, really. My theory is that this Giggity first consumed a corrupted crystal when... You couldn't care less about all this, could you? To the point, then. Giggity seldom makes his presence felt unless there is particularly fine fodder to be had. Therefore, we shall require a lure, and I have precisely the sort he will find impossible to resist. Simply place this true heart. I shall save the story of its origin, of the origin of its unusual name for another occasion, outside of the Spriggan's lair, and wait for the opportune moment to pounce. As for the method by which you retrieve the crystal from his gut, I shall leave that to your discretion. Okay. And then, in terms of here, anything from Central Shroud? No, that's all East Shroud, Mordona, Coerthus, Southern Thanolin, North Shroud, Northern Thanolin, Mordona, East, Central, Crater Golem. Okay. South Shroud, Central, Mordona, Outer Lanosia, North Shroud, Southern Thanolin, East Shroud, Western Thanolin. Okay. Let's get my full paladin outfit on. Bum 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 ba da ba da ba bum ba da 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 da. Ba da 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 da. Stop. Crystal Bearer. Now I need to kill one of these crater golems as a warrior. Come here, crater golem. I am terribly sorry to do this to you, but it must be done. There we go. Why? Whoops. Here we go. to turn this crystal in. I know we're getting really close to hitting a level 44 quest, but my paladin is not close to level 44 yet. Which means we might have to run a leveling roulette. Ah! Pray do not sneak up on me like that. I was engrossed in... Wait, what is that? What is that god's awful smell? My word, that is a breathtakingly beautiful crystal. I see my supposition was not mistaken. Ugh, and I also see you weren't averse to digging through Spriggan entrails for your prize. We owe our furry friend a debt of gratitude, you know. This thick coating of digestive juices is protecting us from the harmful effects of the crystal, just as the warded pot you once used did. Why so glum, friend? You finally obtained the corrupted crystal you sought, an overflowing with earth-aspected ether. Calm down, I jest. It is comprised of ice-aspected ether. Worry not. I suppose that joke was in poor taste, considering your previous two attempts were for naught. Beg your pardon, Morrighan. I forgot to return your crystal to you. Oh, and there was a message to you from Professor Labertiant. Something about a man named Marquez? Apparently, the professor misses the intellectual stimulation. Forgive me, I should have written it down. It occurs to me that I have yet to ask why you needed that crystal. You aren't planning anything nefarious, are you? It would reflect poorly on me and my research if it was used for evil ends. Ah, well, perhaps it's best I remain ignorant. I didn't become the professor's greatest pupil by filling my head with unnecessary information. Deliver the corrupted crystal to Sid. Interesting. To the airship landing. Greetings, madam. Do you wish to proceed to your vessel? Yes. Take me to my vessel. Can't jump over that. Got it. All repairs and modifications have been completed, Morrighan. Once you bring me that crystal, nothing will stand between us and Garuda. I'll need to run some tests to be sure, but this looks to be exactly what we need. Worry not, Morrighan. I'll see that your hard work doesn't go to waste. The Enterprise is already more than a common ship. But mark my words, soon it will become something greater, something extraordinary. This is me. This is what I was born to do. Okay. Ooh. This isn't better than what I currently have? Oh! Okay. Lady of the Vortex. According to my tests, the device is now functioning in perfect harmony with the crystal, meaning we can leave whenever you're ready. But you must understand, tests can only tell one so much. Until we approach the Howling Eye, until we attempt to breach the barrier itself, I cannot be sure that this will work. I think it only fair to tell you that there is a small but statistically significant chance that the crystal could trigger a massive... Mayhap it is better that we remain positive. Morrighan, I want to thank you for returning me with my ship, for trusting in me to deliver this plan for everything. You've helped me to rediscover a part of myself I'd forgotten. I am not the man I once was, and I do not know if I ever shall be, but I do know one thing. This feels right. My apologies for the sudden outpouring of sentiment. I would have waited until after the mission, but, well, you understand. We're gonna have to run a leveling roulette.
There. She's ready.
Ah, she stirs.
Ah, voice acting.
To Kurthus, and an audience with the Harpy Queen Garuda. Enterprise, engage.
Damn it. I once flew in this airship, and I was not alone.
Who was with you?
There were adventurers on board. Adventurers like you. Just how long have I worn these damn goggles?
That's a good question, Sid. How long have you worn those goggles?
Yes, I fancied myself a trendsetter in my younger days. The young prodigy, admired by all, exactly like his father. Born and raised in Garlemald.
So much that you're doing, Sid. I feel like they really nailed the tinkering child
It was only natural
part
that
of
a
his
precocious young student should become an engineer. Had his father not done the same?
personality during these little flashbacks.
Father, when did we stop seeing eye to eye? When did Meteor become your everything and your loved ones cease to matter?
It's rough, Sid. It is rough. Gaius.
You abandoned us all, but he was there for me, Father. There for me when you were not. Though he proved no better in the end. Gaius was just another man, with an all-consuming obsession.
Indeed.
And so I ran, left the Empire behind and came to Eorzea, where I built the Ironwork.
And look, I've given him something. It was I all along. All those years ago.
Ah yes, it was then that I first donned these goggles. Eorzea opened my eyes. It was home to so many manner of people, each with their own hopes and dreams. People worth saving, and so I fought beside them. I wanted to prove that my knowledge could serve a nobler purpose. I wanted to prove that there was another way. And it all began that day when I found my new home.
The lore drops on Sid right now.
I had forgotten how wonderful it was. The wind in your hair, the endless sky. That light. It was you, wasn't it? It's surprising how few people know this, but all pureblood Garleans have a third eye. Perhaps mine helped me recognize you, or perhaps it was just a lucky guess.
Perhaps, perhaps.
The Enterprise was made for this. To carry Eorzea's protectors into battle. I am proud to be able to call her my own.
Sid? What exactly do you remember?
Alphinaud, my
Everything.
boy. Sorry to have been such a burden. I remember everything. My name, my people, and my purpose. Everything. Come, it would be rude to keep Garuda waiting.
I'm only in my Viera outfit, Bridget, when I am playing as Paladin. All our efforts, all our travels, all of it was for this. Make ready, Morrighan, for the end is nigh, be it hers or our own. The Howling Eye, now accessible. I don't think I can run it. Yep, I'm not. I knew I couldn't. Alright. Well, let's run a leveling roulette real quick then. Bum, 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 bum. What dungeon shall we get? The world will know in an average wait time of less than 5 minutes. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Jump spin, jump spin, jump spin. Oh wait, we gotta put our smirk on. Wait list or roll number 9. Okay. Can I run on the ship? Won't let me run on the ship. What? Now we're roll number 4. Now we're in. Alright. What do we got? Be a fun dungeon. Come on, DPS. Alright. What do we got? Cutter's Cry. We have a level 38 Thaumaturge. Not 38 Black Mage. Level 38 Thaumaturge. Alright, you can't stun that. Good to know, good to know. Damn it. Healer, 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 please. Ugh. Okay. Where did our thaumaturge go? I think our thaumaturge had just deserted us to the next area. Alright, I'm not giving the commendation to our thaumaturge at all. They're just bailing us. We were doing the whirl, like, sand thing. There we go. Alright. Violet close. Blue away. Ooh. That was my bad. Hey, 2-player combinations. Alright, we're level 45 now. Are any of the things I got better than what I currently have? Yes. That is actually way better. So we'll equip that. We'll use this. See if it gets us anything better than what we currently have. No, and no. Okay. Alright, before we run Garuda, I need to go use the bathroom and stuff real quick. So we'll be back in just a few minutes. Alright, we are back. Let's go fight the Lady of the Vortex. Actually, what? Cool. With a party of other players. The Howling Eye. Insta-Q! Let's go! Alright. Who dares intrude upon my sanctuary? Your insolence shall not go unpunished, landwalkers. 12's preserve. She's huge. As I live and breathe. Over there, look. Amalja. And kobold prisoners, but why would the Ixal bring them here? Wherefore come you hither, foolish mortals? Garuda, we are come to put an end to your reign of terror. Hear you this blasphemy, my children. These landwalkers would bring me low. Ye who are bound to crawl upon the earth should revere me, for I am the wind. Did we not take to the skies and slip your defenses? We are bound by nothing, Garuda. You think your playthings give you strength? They will not help you here, Landwalker. This is my realm, where none can challenge my supremacy. Struggle though you may, I shall slake the roots with your blood and festoon the canopy with your entrails. Squawk. Slay the unfeathered ones, we shall. As an offering to Garuda they will serve. Leave the Ixal to us, Morrighan. We will keep them distracted while you deal with her. Do not fail, Morrighan. Remember, you fight for the Scions, for Eorzea. Ah, the music. The such good music. This worm would die by my own hand. Come then, I shall grant you that which you seek. I love the close-up they give us of her eyes and her smile. Yeah. Alright, I still have my thing on. My well-fed wore off. Oh no! GG! No, 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 no! What? How in the hells? This is my realm! You have no hope here! None! None! Did you truly believe you could defy a god, Landwalkers? My power is limitless, my children legion, and they have rendered unto me a wealth of crystals. Their gifts sustain me, their faith empowers me. None save my children will escape the reckoning, mortals, and those who would use my crystals to waken the rest shall realize the folly of their faith. Then all shall worship none but me, the one true God. Of course, worship. So long as the Ixal keep praying, she will never fail, never fall. Then let's stop them. Yeah. No harm will come to you, my children. This is only the beginning, Landwalkers. All who oppose me shall suffer for their defiance. Soon the worms of the forest shall receive my judgment. The desert vermin next. Their walls of stone will not shield them from the tempest. And then I will take vengeance on the sea lice. Their wooden boats cannot outrun the wind. Tremble, mortals, for I shall visit you all in time, and all shall be mine. All mine! You, Landwalker, you who dared to raise your hand against me, you shall be the first to pay for your sins, not with your death, but with your life. You will serve me, Landwalker, to your last breath. Nice try. But it isn't gonna work. No, no, I claimed you. You should be mine. Oh, but I'm someone else's. A primal already owns me. And I just stole Garuda's crystal. What? What are you? What have you done to me? No mortal should possess such power. This is impossible. Now is it gonna let me leave? Yep. Where is the exit? Hey, 2-player commendations. I'll take that. I'll take that. Bum ba 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 bum ba da ba ba.
Why do you not tremble at my might? Why do you not beg for mercy? Why do you not die?
We've done it!
Impossible it is!
Kill you all! Is that all? O Lady of the Vortex, O mighty Garuda. Of all primals, the most terrible, I say again, is that all?
Gaius!
Ah, Sid, my boy, you look well. For one who has forsaken kin and country, I wonder what else you will forsake before the day is done.
What?
What exactly did you hope to accomplish here this day? Well, I shall accomplish far more.
Oh, wait, stop. Wrong button.
Is that all? Is that all? Insolent mortal! I shall make you suffer! That foul stench! I see now. She has touched you!
Stop pressing the wrong button.
Very well.
Seven hells, does she still mean to fight?
Our Lord of the Inferno Almighty Ifrit grant us succor in our hour of need.
Save us, Titan, Lord of Crags! It hurts our soul! The pain! The pain!
What is she? 12 preserve. She cannot mean to.
Ah, but she can. And she does. I mean, I've slain them all once already. I can do it again.
No. No, this is all wrong.
Stop gawping, boy. We must run.
Surrender yourselves unto me. I would feast upon your ether. None shall stand against the wind.
Here it comes.
Bear witness to the glory of the Empire!
You know, maybe if Garuda and Titan hadn't just watched it kill
It
Ifrit.
is you who will suffer, Garuda. Ancient Alec had ways of dealing with your kind. Now, look on their ultimate weapon, Icon, and despair.
No! No! No!
Magnificent. It exceeds all expectation.
And there
We
is
With each primal it consumes, it grows more powerful. A marvel, is it not?
Such is the fate of those who oppose the Empire. There will be no warriors of light to save you this time. If your leaders are as wise as they are reported, they will surrender. Your skills are impressive, but they will not be enough.
"12, have mercy. What chance have we against such an ungodly creation? And who was that armored devil?"
That was Gaius van Balsar, legatus of the 14th Imperial Legion and supreme commander of the Garlean invasion force in Eorzea.
Of course. The Black Wolf. How could I not realize? Grandfather mentions him in his journal.
I was never so naive as to think the man would abandon his ambitions. But these developments are beyond my worst expectations. What have you been doing these past 5 years? How could something of this magnitude have escaped the Alliance's attention?
We heard no whispers, saw no signs. In the wake of the calamity, the Empire seized land and built outposts, but that was the extent of their aggression.
Damn it, Gaius. Where in the 7 hells did you find that thing?
It has been a day of unexpected developments, but the fact remains, Garuda is no longer a threat. While I take no comfort in the manner of her downfall, it does mean that we may safely put the matter of the primals to one side, for the time being at least.
Which just leaves the matter of Gaius's new toy.
Indeed.
Indeed. That weapon poses the greatest threat to Eorzea. It must be destroyed. But first, we must needs find out all we can. Let us make for Vesper Bay. We shall rebuild the Scions. All is not yet lost, my friend, for we bear the light, and shall surely lead our people from the darkness.
Well, that was an experience I would rather not have again. Something has been troubling me, Morrighan. Shortly before the Black Wolf took center stage, when Garuda attempted to claim you as her own, I could have sworn I saw... but I'm sure I was mistaken. In times of great stress, the evidence of the eye is apt to be misread by even the most inquiring mind. Forget I mentioned it. Returning to the subject of our earlier discussion, we may consider the matter of the primals closed until further notice. No beast tribe will dare summon their gods so long as that weapon exists. Truly, a more effective deterrent I could not imagine. It almost seems a shame to plot its destruction. Now I'm going to take the gold piece, because I need to run the level 45 class quest for Paladin. It is past time that we return to the Waking Sands. To leave our headquarters in disrepair any longer would be to dishonor the memory of those who fell there. We have been brought to our knees, but we will rest, rebuild, and rise once more. Here. Let me through. Ba-ba-bam, bam, ba-ba-bam, bam, bam, ba-ba-bam, bam, bam. Bam, ba-ba-bam, bam, bam, ba-ba-bam, bam, bam. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-bam, ba-ba-ba-bam. Jinlins, my man, you have a quest for me. Welcome, friend. I have important news for you. In my search for the traitor, I have been looking through old records and discovered something chilling. Around the time the traitor Solkzagel was named captain, several famed soldiers of the Sultansworn met with untimely deaths. But strangely, our records do not say how they died. Curious, I begged the favor of an old friend and received permission to inspect medical records kept by Frondel's frontistery. I discovered that the soldiers died in various ways, some in combat, some suddenly at night in the barracks, but in nearly every case, there were signs that poison played a role in their demise. Yes, poison, carefully, invisibly administered. The more I read, the more I saw the dark hand of death's embrace at work. Assassins in the pay and service of the monetarists, a society so secretive that few believe it truly exists. But no matter how skilled and devious the assassins, they should not have been able to kill so many of the Sultansworn's elite without being discovered. Wait, we don't care about this. Sorry. This is technically side quest, which is why I'm saying we don't care about it. Also, Morrighan is technically a warrior, not a paladin. I just don't want her warrior to get so over-leveled. What piece is this? The arms, and they're better than what I currently have. Okay. I was gonna do something. I remember now. My enemy list is just a smidge too close. And I had noticed that a while ago on like other playthroughs and stuff. You drop down here. Oh god! Shit. That was dumb of me. I knew I was gonna take fall damage. Okay, but we did fine. We did fine. Okay, and this is the bottoms. That's not what I wanted. I wanted to just put them on. Because they're better than what I have, right? Yes. Okay. Hop back on here. We need to eat food. I need all of these Amalja archers, so yeah, let's fucking do this. but are we gonna get it done in time? I mean, we got the all the Amalja archers that I need. Bad, they're gonna go bad. Yep, it's bad. Yep, that happened. I bit off more than I could chew. Oh well. Teleport. We're going back there. Because we gotta finish the quest. I was stunned. How dare you, sir? I think it stunned me again for a second. Alright. Now give me the coffer. Ooh, the headpiece. Better than what I currently have. Alright, over this way. To our last piece for this quest. Now where's the healer? This healer spawned behind me. Okay, that's fine. And there are the feet, the boots. It actually works really well with the top from Cutter's Cry. Okay, but now we gotta report to Jinlin's. So let's return to the Steppes of Nald. To the Chamber of Rule. I believe, Jinlin's, you're gonna have a second quest for me? Yep. This one's gonna teach me cover. Stop. There we go. God. There we go. Just so everyone knows, we're about to be betrayed. Oh! How much time is left on this one? 22 seconds? No. No way that's happening. Skip the cutscene. Can Jinlins be affected by slow? Jinlins can. Jinlins can be stunned. Duty complete. Speak with Jinlins in Ulda. And then we have to go speak with Alphino in the Waking Sands. What am I doing? Boom. The souls of paladins past bequeath to you their wisdom. Ah. Okay. Wait. Hold on. Cover. Remove that. Alright. Time to go speak with Alphino in the Waking Sands. Alphino. Tell me, Morrighan, does aught here strike you as odd? I see signs of recent habitation. Could it be that we have trespassers? Mayhap it is just my imagination. Come, let us proceed into the solar. Wait! Who goes there? Now, Ida. Is that any way to greet a friend? Alphino! Morrighan! Cid! Wait, is this a dream? Not that I'm aware of. It's been a while, Ida. I don't believe it. I was sure you'd been. This place has seen better days. You know, I wasn't actually here when... I was still in talks at the Adder's Nest. The first I knew about it was when I came back, and I saw... Ida. The church had taken care of the bodies, but that still left the stains. It was hard to know where to start. If Y'shtola hadn't been here to help me. Y'shtola is here too? Yes, but she's not here right now. She's gone to Ul'dah to meet a man who might know what happened to the others. Papalimo and Menfilia weren't among the dead, according to the church. Y'shtola thinks they were taken somewhere. Upon the orders of the Black Wolf, no doubt. Why would he want them? Because they possess something he desires, knowledge of another power that can be brought to bear against the primals, one that Gaius has yet to harness. The Echo. Gaius will be aware of its existence, as well as the immunity it grants the gifted to the primal's influence. Powerful though this elegant weapon may be, he would doubtless desire such protection. He means to use Menfilia to gain an understanding of the Echo, none of which explains how the Empire came to know the location of the Waking Sands in the first place. No matter, the Empire has shown its hand, and now we must act. It is up to us to rebuild the Scions and save Eorzea. Can I count on you, Ida? What? Oh yes, yes, of course. Whatever you need. We can discuss our next move upon Y'shtola's return. For now, I say we rest.
Hear, feel, think. Bringer of light, brave gatherer of the crystals, thy soul burneth bright. I am Hydaelyn, all made one.
Interesting, you're a big crystal.
Hearken unto me now, for the darkness doth begin to spread.
A huge crystal.
The bearer of the crimson brand, for he is the avatar of shadow, whom death attendeth always. The crystals shall be thy salvation, thy blade and shield both. Steel thyself, for at the appointed hour thou shalt stare into the heart of darkness. Go with caution, my child, but fear not, for I am ever with thee.
Y'shtola! Morrighan, I see you and Alphino are safe, and Sid! That we five should meet each other thus defies simple explanation. It is as if the benevolent hand of Master Louis Soir guides us still. He would not see us undone so easily. Not now when the need is so great. I know where Minfilia and the others are being held. Where? An Imperial stronghold in the heart of Mordona, Castrum Century. Boom. Okay, I gotta pee, and I'm gonna see about food, so I will be right back. Alright, we are back now for a short time, because my food is in the oven and I will have to go get it soonish. But let's continue with the story. Sholo wishes to discuss the fate of the prisoners being held at Castrum Sentry. The rescue of our allies will be no small undertaking, Morrighan. Even under normal circumstances, breaching the defenses of an Imperial castrum would be a highly dangerous proposition. But now, that castrum sentry houses prisoners whom the Garleans deem valuable. We may be confident that they have taken additional measures to ensure the stronghold's security. If we are to free our friends, we will require an effective strategy. And if we are to formulate an effective strategy, we will require intelligence. I believe I know a man who may be able to assist us in this. Lord Portelaine of House Durandare. He is stationed at the Observatorium in Coerthus. Let us go to him and beseech his aid. Speak with Portelaine at the Observatorium. Okay. That would be Ishgard. Coerthus, as Sam Riegel Alphino calls it. Whoops. Hop on your SDS Fenrir. What? What is the other quest that I have hidden here? Ah, going for gold. Unlocking the Aurum Veil. And we're allowed to turn it in, apparently, at level 55. Okay, let's do this. Portelaine. Ah, Morrighan, the woman who unmasked the heretic in our midst. To what do I owe the pleasure of your company? You are an associate of Y'shtola, but of course, Lord Drillamont confided to me that you were a scion of the Seventh Dawn. Bum, bum, bum. Castrum Sentry? What interest have you all in the Imperials? They hold several of our number, whom we intend to free. Any information you can provide would be greatly appreciated. I see. That might explain our scouts' reports. They observed 4 prisoners being led into the castrum, a Huron woman, an Elezen man, and 2 Lalafels, 1 male, 1 female. It's them! It has to be! Minfilia, Urianje, Papalimo, and Tataru. If that scant morsel is of use to you, you may also be interested to hear about a more recent incident. Incident? An Imperial airship made an emergency landing here in Coerthus not long ago. 2 men believed to be prisoners, a Rogadin and a Lalafell, were seen fleeing the aircraft. What did you say? A Rogadin and a Lalafell, Master Garland. Neither wore Imperial dress, and both seemed disinclined to wait for rescue, hence our assumption that they were prisoners. Well, I'll be damned. It's Biggs and Wedge. Trust those 2 rascals to escape. We must find them, Morrighan, and soon. The Imperials will not rest until they are captured or killed, and if Biggs were given the choice, I fear he'd take the latter. Freeing those held in Castrum Sentry will require substantial planning and preparation. As such, it is an endeavor that will admit some slight delay. The matters of the escapees, by contrast, will not. Shortly after the prisoners vacated the airship, our scouts observed Imperial troops setting off in pursuit. It is likely only a matter of time before they catch them. If you wish to see your comrades again, you had best act now. If, as has been suggested, the Garleans took our fellow scions prisoner in hopes of understanding the Echo, it seems reasonable to assume that they will not be executed until such time as the study is complete. But Biggs and Wedge are not scions. nor do they know aught of the Echo. As Lord Portelaine said, this may prove our only chance to rescue them. I say we seize it. Thank you, everyone. You won't regret this. Ba-dum-bum. What? Ah, yes. Bum 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 bum. Final preparations are almost complete, my lord. There stands the culmination of 5 long years of painstaking work, but all our efforts will be vindicated when the Emperor's vision becomes reality. At last, we have the power to purge this land of its false gods. We shall give the ignorant children of Eorzea the security and stability they so desperately crave, and which their spineless leaders have so palpably failed to provide. As you say, my lord, rest assured our engineers will not rest until the weapon is fully armed and operational. Rythan, you depart for Castrum Oxidens at midnight. You will command the western front in Vilbrand. The Eorzeans will attempt to interfere with our plans. You will see that they do not. My lord, if this be your will, I shall carry it out to the best of my ability. I live only to serve the Empire. Yet, forgive my impudence, but is it proper to give command of half our forces to a... I have given you nothing, Praefectus. You have earned it. That will be all. Dismissed. Yes, my lord. My quarters, 1 hour. My purpose here is to reconnoiter Garlean activity along Abalathia's spine. Owing to this, I have the honor of being acquainted with Y'shtola. Now, the report of the Imperial airship's emergency landing came to us by way of Zemael Darkhold, situated to the west. Our man stationed at the entrance, a knight named Berselt, may be able to tell you more. So as to expedite your mission, I shall furnish you with a letter of introduction. I pray that you will soon be reunited with your comrades. May the Fury grant you strength. Here we go. Right past the Snow Wolf pub. Jump. There we go.